Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
What? Oh,
It's bright in here, son. The sun is shining in. Thank you. Hello, folks. Hello. How do you do?
You want more water? Yes, John Carter wants some water.
Orange juice. Okay, can we go ahead with that interview? Sure. Can we go
You want to put it in a corner? How about in a corner?
Would you like me right here?
Yes. This is rather unusual for a country and western singer. I never heard from one before, so could you explain some of the motivations to go to Eastern Europe for the very first time?
Well, we're going as performers to sing our songs, and I have in my briefcase a list of about 25 songs that the agent in Czechoslovakia told me they were familiar with, you know? That I would be no stranger to them if I would go. And I've had this list a few months, and I brought it with me so I can especially do those songs that they know me by. We're happy to go anywhere in the world where the people want to hear us sing. That's all we're going for, to sing.
Did you get any official problems to get in there?
Not that I know of. I don't think so.
All right.
Nobody told me about any problems.
Did you widen your program compared to that one with the movie in '75? Did you change a bit in the kind of the show you're planning to do?
I'm trying to remember exactly what we did in '75.
There was a movie shown. You were driving a locomotive and you did the Orange Blossom Special, right?
We still have that, but we have other film as well. We have about 4 pieces of film that we use in the show, plus quite a variety of songs. Some of the older songs I intend to do this time, songs like Thing Called Love, Ballad of Ira Hayes. I have a lot of requests for some of the older songs. I have some requests, like in Czechoslovakia, for songs that I haven't performed in years, and tomorrow we're having a rehearsal so we can begin to do those songs.
Like the old ones you did on Sun Records?
Yes, some of those. Luther played the boogie for one.
Luther played the boogie.
Right.
Great.
And a cowboy song called Streets of Laredo. I have a lot of requests to do that on this tour, so I'll be adding some of the old classics, you know, as well as a few new things. And we program the shows a little differently as well. I come on toward the beginning of the show now, and June comes on with me in the first half of the show as well. And then I come on at the beginning of the second half.
That's
and
right.
I bring my people on, one at a time, presenting myself, and then the Carter family work as a unit toward the end of the show, and then I join them for more songs. We're kind of proud of the way we do it. I think that, I hope everybody else enjoys it as much as we enjoy doing it.
Great. We know that in Berlin is a John Cash Society, so the people are expecting a lot from you like they did before, and you fulfilled it every time I can remember. See, Berlin is one of the cities with the highest suicidal rate and is the #1 point in Western Europe with drug abuse.
That suicide rate is #1 in Europe and Berlin.
Right.
Also, Berlin has Europe's #1 drug problem.
That's it.
The two are married.
Yeah.
You can't, you have high suicide where you have a bad drug problem. I never got close to suicide myself. I got close to self-destruction, but not intentional suicide. But I can understand how a young person on drugs would become so depressed and so despondent that he would think that there's nothing to live for, and would kill himself or do himself in. Because the first thing that drugs will do after they take control of you is they deceive you. They think they bring you down to such a low that you feel like you got nothing left to live for. You think you got, even if you got friends and people that love you, you don't think you do. After you come down off of the high on drugs, I would say the suicide problem in Berlin, the high rate of suicide is directly related to the severe drug problem.
And the alcoholism.
Right. I found the spiritual solution to mine, to the drug problem, through my faith, through my religion, and It's hard. It's awfully hard for the young people today to see the practicality of turning to religion as a solution to their problem, but it always works because there's a peace that comes with a faith in God that has a power to overcome that other world, you know, of drugs.
Well, that's your subjective experience, which we all honor, but maybe some of the people who are in the scene here, they just say, we want to get rid of it, but we don't have the energy to, you know, to get right into religion. Mm-hmm. They try to get rid of it at first. And we working in psychiatry, we see these people, and we feel that they need groups of ex-users. Not only not too much psychoanalytic help, but you know, the contact to ex-users which help them here.
The first thing they need to do is realize that there are people that want to help them, and begin trusting somebody.
Yeah.
You see, if they can't trust themselves, then find somebody they can trust, because somebody out there does care. You know, there are people like you that do care for people on drugs.
We try to, yeah.
And it's hard for a person that's really heavily on drugs to realize that anybody cares for him, or it's hard for him to even let it matter to him, you know, when he's really addicted to drugs, because the only important thing in the world to him is getting more drugs.
Yeah.
You know, your grandmother's gold teeth, you know, you sell those to get drugs if you had to. Mm-hmm. But when you find somebody that cares, they can always fight for you. You know, if you would turn your fight over to people that love you and care for you, and help them share that burden, yeah, of fighting that terrible habit or shaking it off, and turn back to them and keep turning to people like that who care. Take that one suitcase. Well, I'm trying to find pajamas there. Down. And it's burn. What's the name? Yeah. We won't be long. Up to the host. All right. We'll just go over and pick them up and come on in. John, you gotta let your dad sit down. You gotta let your dad sit down. Out.